Another year is coming to an end, and honestly, it's insane how quickly this year went by. But like always, many people are eager to use a new year as a new opportunity to improve themselves and their personalities. In fact, I'm sure a lot of people already have their resolutions planned out. Talking about planning, we all know INFJs always like to plan everything out. And today, in this video, I'm going to help INFJs plan their New Year's resolutions. Because why not use it as a chance to improve ourselves, right? And of course, we all know just how much INFJs love to improve themselves and live a life full of purpose. So if you're an INFJ, make sure to stay tuned till the end of this video for 7 of the best New Year's resolutions for INFJs that are valuable but also achievable. Let's get into it. Welcome to Success for Breakfast, where I'm serving up brain food made simple. Hit that subscribe button to get the latest videos created to give you the tools to level up your life. Starting us off at number 7 is let go of your unhealthy relationships. When you hear the words exhausting or unsatisfying, do you think of any specific relationship in your life? Maybe it's a friendship or a romantic relationship. Well, maybe it's time to let these relationships go. Of course, you can make this change anytime in your life, but a new year is a perfect time for a fresh start, and it's the perfect opportunity to let unhealthy and toxic people go. As an INFJ, you're an introvert, and here's the biggest problem for introverts. They often end up becoming targets for toxic or emotionally needy people. That's simply because most of the time, introverts give a feeling of calmness, and they're the people that anyone can come and talk to about their feelings. They feel safe, and of course, they're great listeners. For introverts, it's a big deal when someone tries to make conversation with them, and they feel so great about it and get so close to them that many times they end up in unhealthy relationships. Well, if you're in that situation, it's nothing to feel bad about. Many INFJs end up in situations like that. But it's never too late for a fresh start. So use this year to reflect upon your relationships and let go of the people that are toxic. Instead, focus on the people that actually make you feel good about yourself. Next on our list at number 6 today is have more random adventures. As an INFJ, I'm sure you're always thinking of ways to be productive. For most INFJs, it gets so bad that they actually feel guilty whenever they have even a little bit of fun. For them, life has to be a constant hustle, otherwise they seem like they're wasting time. Sure, that might seem like a strength, but too much of anything is too much. That's why, as an INFJ, you should take a moment and get out of your shell. Giving yourself a break and having some fun for a while isn't something to feel bad about. The fun doesn't always have to be working or reading. It doesn't always have to be something productive. It's okay to do silly things once in a while. It's okay to let your crazy kid side out sometimes. It's okay to get out of your head. And that's something everyone should use as a New Year's resolution. Try to have some silly adventures. Life isn't all about working and being productive. Of course, it's an important part, but you do need to give yourself a break instead of always being in your head. The 5th New Year's resolution for INFJs is to put your self-care first. Again, as an introvert that is always thinking of how to be productive and save the world, INFJs usually end up focusing on everyone else. They keep focusing on how they can help everyone else have a good time. Of course, that's a great quality to have, but very often INFJs tend to ignore their own mental or physical health because they're more focused on other people. For INFJs, one shortcoming is that they always want things to be perfect. It's like they either do things perfectly or they don't do it at all. Because if they can't do something perfectly, they feel bad about themselves. To prevent that, here's a New Year's resolution that you INFJs need to have. Stop being so hard on yourself and instead help yourself feel better. You are human. Humans aren't perfect. That's something INFJs need to remember. And from there, you can go ahead and start to prioritize your self-care instead of always prioritizing the outer world. Self-care doesn't necessarily mean a spa day or buying yourself something expensive. It can be as simple as taking a bath or going for a walk. Anything that calms you down. Just make time for yourself. If you've gotten some value from this video so far, please show your appreciation and hit that like button. That signals YouTube that you think other people could benefit from this video too. Next up, at number 4, is to add some more alone time to your schedule. Just like any other introvert, INFJs need to be alone for a while for them to be recharged. And sometimes when they haven't had any alone time for a while, they end up exploding. They end up lashing out at people or simply going quiet. That's why, as an INFJ, you should make it a New Year's resolution to include some alone time in your regular routine. Life can get busy for all of us, but again, as I've said, you need to make time for self-care. And for introverts, self-care includes some alone time. So always try to take some time alone for yourself. It's always better than exploding later on and regretting it. So use some time to recharge. Use it to build a relationship with yourself. And most importantly, use it to ponder over your life and your relationships as well. Starting our top 3 New Year's resolutions for INFJs is to forgive yourself for past mistakes. You need to remember to let things go. If you're an INFJ, that doesn't sound familiar, right? Because for an INFJ, letting things go is literally the hardest thing to do. And letting go of your past mistakes is even harder. So why not use the new year as a fresh start and finally let your past mistakes go? Take the new year as a time to reflect upon your past, and no, that doesn't mean getting mad at yourself for the mistakes and the embarrassing moments. Instead, reflect on them and try to learn from them. There's no better way to improve yourself. It's okay, we all make mistakes. We all say the wrong things, we all embarrass ourselves from time to time, but it doesn't mean we can never fix them. Past mistakes are nothing but a weight in your head, so be kind to yourself, learn from your mistakes, and finally, let them go. In the runner-up spot at number 2 today is to reduce your time on social media. To be honest, I think any personality type can benefit from this New Year's resolution, but it applies especially for introverts like INFJs. Here's the thing, when I say take some alone time, it doesn't mean spending time on social media. In fact, social media might just drain you out even more. Sure, you might think it doesn't affect your alone time, but then you can see messages you have to reply to, or you can see something someone did that hurts you. And honestly, your alone time just ends up being even more draining. So as an INFJ, a great New Year's resolution would be to go offline for a while. Of course, it doesn't mean you simply let go of social media, it just means you take some time off. You need to take time for yourself. When you do this, you'll start to feel happier and more relaxed. You'll build a better connection with yourself and with others around you, and trust me, you'll thank yourself for it. Topping our list and the number 1 best New Year's resolution for INFJs is to think more positive thoughts. One of the biggest weaknesses for an INFJ is a negative mindset. It's not something they want to have, but they can't control it. But of course, you can always start trying to control it. It's not something easy, but remember, every big change starts from baby steps. And to start off, you can try to be more grateful. Even if it's something little, if it makes you happy, it's something to be grateful for. Many INFJs find it helpful to keep a gratitude journal. I know it sounds a little mainstream, but it actually does help. Even if you don't keep a journal, just make a mental note of everything you're grateful for. Start doing this when you wake up every day, and trust me, you'll notice a big drift in your negative mindset. Remember, it's never too late to fix your mistakes and improve your personality. So take the new year as an opportunity to go on and achieve your goals. Are you ready for the new year? What are some of your New Year's resolutions? Leave a comment and let me know. You've got this, now go get it done. Grab yourself some more brain food to help you level up your life and click on one of the videos on your screen right now.